At the end of my freshman year, my mom took me down to Honey Creek, where I had been many times for camp, but I was going to this thing called Happening, and I had no idea that it was going to be the best weekend of my life. So Happening really made me who I am today. I really struggled with my faith before I attended Happening. I knew that there was a God, that there was some deity, but I really church wasn't enough at that point for me, and school was getting difficult and things were just hard.
And like going into Happening, I had done Sunday school, so I knew that God loved me. I had heard that a million times. I knew it. But I went to Happening and I found out that I didn't really know that. I knew people had said that, but I didn't know what that meant until I went to Happening, and I really I got so much of a better understanding of what it meant that God really loved me, and less in an abstract way, but really a very physical way. That was incredible. And Honey Creek has done a lot of things like that, just kind of teaching me how to be a Christian.
Happening showed me who God was and showed me His immeasurable love for us. God loves us, and that's what Honey Creek is about.
I remember when I was a kid, before third grade, and I would sit in church, and I would always wonder how I was supposed to learn how to do church. Everybody just seemed to know what to do. I had no idea. I thought it was random. Where do they get these words? But then I came to summer camp, and they had made the worship just for us, and they walked through it with us, and so I learned. And that was really special, because then I got to be a part of church that was the first time I was really a part of church. And if I hadn't been to camp, I don't know how long it would have been before I kind of put it all together. I live in Savannah, and there's a lot of people there, but then you're kind of cut off when you just go to your youth group in Savannah. You don't get to meet so many of these other people around the diocese. There's kids from Valdosta that I know, from Augusta, from Thomasville, from Hawkinsville. Who knows where Hawkinsville is? There's just all these cool people that you get to meet, very much like you, that you would never get to meet if you were just sitting in your youth group.
My freshman year of college, I loved it. The classes were incredibly difficult and stressful, and so going through all of that, I knew that I needed to come back to the Creek. Just being at the chapel and working with these kids is incredible. I love being able to see these kids grow up year after year and know that they're going to end up loving Honey Creek just like I did. And it's going to become a place for them as it was for me and for my parents and their parents.
I think the other thing that I really love about Honey Creek is all the family. And that's really been apparent now as a counselor. Because my dad was a camper here, and then my parents were counselors together. And then I was a camper, now I'm a counselor. And I still see those same people. I see their children, and it's cool to think about all the kids now who will, in the future, they're going to be counselors, and then their kids are going to be campers, and then they're going to be counselors. And it's just really special to get to be a part of that really big family.
This is where I come home. It's where my mom was when she was a kid, where my granddad participated. I honestly don't know what I would do without Honey Creek here as a rock. This is where my heart is.